Damn, man. It's official, guys. It's official. He's retired. Is y'all first time tuning in to the broadcast of this morning over here at All American Sports Network. Also, Joel's News and Views, Conservative News, and also official Patriot News Live. All my channels broadcasting at once, letting you guys know my favorite quarterback of all time, the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Brady, have officially came out today after 22 seasons of stellar excellence and said that he is now officially walking away from the game. Now, this announcement came prematurely over the weekend. Sources close to the quarterback had stated that he was going to retire. And Brady wasn't too happy about that because of the fact of the matter, it wasn't him releasing. You know? But at the end of the day, at least he goes out on top. 7 rings, guys. Not 1 ring, not 2 rings, not 3. 7. 7 rings. He won 6 with the Patriots and 1 with Tampa Bay. 10 Super Bowl appearances and won 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 ain't bad. But we about to break it down and tell you what's been said on his statement. Then I'll tell you my memories of Tom Brady, and then y'all can get in the comment section. I know usually my other channels are more political, but like I said, this is a man who pretty much represented the standard of American sports. Never went political, always kept it 3,000. So Tom Brady officially announced his retirement from NFL after 22 seasons. Tom Brady is officially retired from the NFL. Brady, 44, announced on Instagram this morning that he would be retiring. That announcement came after he said on his podcast, released Monday night, that he was still going through the process of a retirement decision. I've always believed the sport of football is an all-in proposition. If 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed, and succeed is what I love so much about our game, Brady wrote. There is a physical, mental, and emotional challenge every single day that has allowed me to maximize my highest potential, and I have tried my very best these past 22 years. There are no shortcuts to success on the field or in life. This is difficult for me to write, but here it goes. I am not going to make that competitive commitment anymore. I have loved my NFL career, and now it's time to focus my time and energy on other things that require my attention. You can view this statement on his Instagram, Tom Brady, which has 11 million followers. Now, Brady's retirement was first reported over the weekend, but the Buccaneers said they hadn't been informed of Brady's future plans at the time. Now, remember, this man is a 7-time Super Bowl champion. He retired after the Bucs were knocked out of the NFL playoffs by the Los Angeles Rams. The Bucs trailed 27-3 in that game before coming back to tie it at a 27-27. The Rams kicked a field goal as time expired to advance to the NFC Championship game, effectively ending Brady's career. The loss came a year after the Buccaneers beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl in Brady's first season in Tampa Bay. Brady retires as the player with the most Super Bowls in NFL history and assured a spot in the Pro Football Hall of Fame as good as he's eligible for enshrinement in 5 years. Brady also leaves the NFL like many other players. His play didn't drop off as he aged. Brady was 485 of 719 passing for 5,319 yards and 43 touchdowns in 2021. He led the NFL in completions, attempt yards, and touchdowns this season, and will likely finish in the top two of NFL MVP voting with Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. If Brady wins the MVP award, he'll finish his career as a four-time NFL MVP. Brady is currently tied with Rodgers, Jim Brown, and Johnny Unitas as 3. Only Peyton Manning, 5, has more MVPs. And that is true. Brady retires as the NFL all-time leader in passing yards, passing touchdowns, quarterback wins in both the regular and postseason. Super Bowl appearances is 10, and his Super Bowl victories is 7. Lucky number. Tom Brady will be remembered as one of the greatest to ever play the NFL. Commissioner Roger Goodell said in a statement, an incredible competitor and leader. His stellar career is remarkable for its longevity, but also for the sustained excellence he displayed year after year. Tom made everyone around him better and always seems to rise to the occasion in the biggest moments. It has been a privilege to watch him compete and have him in the NFL. I remember when I first saw Tom Brady really in action is when I was a teenager. Angelo said, "What's your favorite team?" Mine is the Dallas Cowboys. My favorite team was Tampa Bay because I've always been a fan of Tom Brady's work. Now, I don't know what my team's going to be at this point of the game. I really do like Joe Burrows. I like his fall through. I like his demeanor. But yeah, I don't have a favorite team at this point now. I've always been Team Brady, man. I love Brady to death. I always thought he was an amazing guy. But when I first met him, first not met him, but first seen him. It's crazy, man. This dude is like spectacular. Now, when his retirement statement doesn't mention the Patriots, Brady's statement thanks the Tampa Bay Buccaneers organization, Coach Bruce Arians, General Manager Jason Light, the fans, and others involved in his career throughout the past 2 decades. It does not, however, make any mention of the New England's Patriot or owner, Robert Kraft, or head coach, Bill Belichick. It's a glaring omission from the quarterback who won 6 Super Bowls and spent 20 seasons in New England. By now, you know how Brady rose to prominence and led New England's run of dominance in the 2000s, and that his departure from the team at the end of the 2019 season wasn't the most pleasant. But it is still striking not to see any mention of New England or anyone involved with the organization in Brady's farewell address. Brady has teased possible retirement after loss. Brady's retirement isn't all that surprising, even without the news on Saturday that he would be stepping away from the NFL. He was non-committal after the loss to the Rams about his NFL future. And on his Let's Go podcast in the hours after the loss, that it pained his wife, Giselle Butchin, to see him get hit on the field. It pains her to see me get hit out there, he said on last week's podcast. And she deserves what she needs from me as a husband. And my kids deserve what they need from me as a dad. Brady and Butchin have been married since 2009 and have 2 children together. He has a son from a previous relationship with actress Bridget Moynihan. Guys, it is just amazing to see how Tom Brady went out. Brady will always, to me, be considered the GOAT. A lot of people don't like Tom Brady. You know, there was a lot of woke-in talk. And yeah, I said woke-in, even on my sports channel. These I call them trying to bring politics into sports, which I hate. Trying to say that this man was not elite. And look at this man's work ethic. Look at how he handles life. Like, and I'm gonna get off this now and get back to a thing. Tom Brady took life and made it his own. Okay? I mean, this man literally wanted to be the best. And he had let nothing stop him. He didn't have no excuses. This guy made a lot of sacrifices that a lot of people wouldn't do. While everybody was chilling, having fun on the off season, those couple of 2 or 3 months, he still had the game in his head. He still was competing. He was still exercising, training, learning new moves, consulting people for different type of techniques to his game, how to perfect it. Still doing what he needs to do to let everybody know that, yo, man, while y'all out here, yeah, enjoying life, that's cool. Me, myself, I'm out here getting this money, as in sharpening my craft. And if you can't do that, then we ain't on the same page. And that's what I like about Tom Brady. Tom Brady made sure that there was no excuses in the way that he wanted to win. And I don't think there'll ever be a quarterback that even come close to Tom Brady. Think about what this man has accomplished. 7 Super Bowl rings. That means every day, every time the season came up for 22 years, he was that guy. 22 seasons. He was a terror on the field. When he first got his shot, he showed everybody, this is how it's going to be. You will remember my name. Not too many people can say that, man. Now, here were some of the things that made everybody mad about this whole situation with Tom Brady, the early reports. ESPN released it beforehand. They was up here releasing these statements, ain't, getting consulted. And let me tell y'all something about NFL players. Anybody that plays an elite sport, they want to have the chance to control the narrative. Okay? They don't want nobody going out here and just loosely putting out statements. When you done something 22 seasons, you want to be able to say, okay, I'm putting this out there. This is my words. This is not my publicist. This is not my other guy, my agent. This is me. I'm putting this out there. And I think that's why Brady was very upset, because he didn't have the chance to put that up. And that is what it is. Now, I'm glad that he's got a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And that podcast is pretty cool. That podcast is amazing at that. He talks about his in-depth about his life as a kid. Now, a lot of people took shots at his wife, and I didn't like that. A lot of the fans was like, oh, Brady's not coming back because of his wife. I hate women. Listen, guys, he's 44 years old. Okay? He's 6 years from being 50. He has children at home. I'm quite sure he wants to be able to do dad things. Go to their sports games. Help them work on their football or whatever sport they're working with. I'm quite sure he wants to do things with his wife. Spend time with her. Help her with her brand or whatever have you. I mean, you got to remember, when you are a high-valued man and you have a high-valued woman by your side and both of you have put your careers, she has put her careers on cruise control so you can accelerate your career. And she's politely asking you, listen, I done did what I had to do on my end to support you. Can you please wrap this up? It's a courtesy thing. And it made me mad a lot of men were out here bashing this woman because she wanted her husband home. She has that right. She didn't marry him just to be fucking alone, right? She married the man because she loved him. That's what you're supposed to marry people for, which I know. Marriage today is twisted. People marry for some of the most bizarre reasons. But let's say that to say this. She wanted her husband in her grasp. And she got it. You know what I'm saying? She got her wish. So I'm glad that Brady did that, because I don't want to see Brady on the field when he would have been, let's say Brady would have stayed till he would have played till he's 45. Let's say he would have did one more year play. One more year play. We already know we don't want him to be like Brett Favre. Brett Favre went out so pitiful, injured up, beaten up, battered. Like, yeah, it was a storybook, success, but it was still not how I would want to picture my guy to go out. You know what I'm saying? I think Tom's going out the right way. He's on top. His play never stopped. He has proved himself time and time again. And then it'll be even more amazing while he retires, he also get MVP of the NFL. I mean, what more can you ask? Now, a lot of people say, well, what if he would have won that, would have been able to be in a position to win that chip? Would he be retired then? I'm quite sure. I mean, listen, guys. He feels like he's done everything he can. Everything he can to be competitive. So, it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So, I'll keep y'all posted on Tom Brady. What he's doing. Yeah, you're right. You ain't wrong. He should have. But y'all get in the comment section on all my channels that's reporting this. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time? Also, too, do you think that Tom Brady should have retired last year instead of this year? And last but not least, do you think he's really retiring because he wants to, or is it because he is doing it out of the respect of his wife and family? Y'all get in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts. Once again, Tom Brady, it's official, guys. He will not step back on the field anymore. Anymore. Now we're just going to have to notice who in the world is going to step up and take over the great status. Is it going to be Patrick Mahomes? Is it going to be Lamar Jackson? Is it going to be Joe Burrows, the kid that nobody didn't know? Will Aaron Rodgers finally get another chip now since all of the competition damn near is retired? Or do you guys think that it's anybody's game now? We'll see. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I love you guys. I'm out.